Today is the day that I'm going to the House of Lords, and I thought I'd take you along with me. So I'm going through the YPHA committee. We're going to be going to the House of Lords reception, and we're going to be talking to MPs how the industry is handling young people, getting people into horticulture, and how are they going to retain young people when there are so many job opportunities out there that are frankly much more well paid. So yeah, this is my outfit. I didn't really have anything that matched, so I went with these cream trousers from H&M. This, I don't know, top, smart top, and then my mum's shoes because nothing went with these these trousers, and I wasn't about to wear trainers to this event. I literally had to buy trousers specifically for this because I had nothing that was smart, and I didn't think jeans would be accepted as smart.
So this isn't the first time that the YPHA have been involved with the House of Lords. We actually provided oral and written evidence to the House of Lords to their Horticultural Sector Committee, and Lily actually represented us in the House of Lords.
What would it be? Because I mean, it's you know, we're aware of the issues, but it's often quite hard. I mean, you are communicators, you're the people working at that sort of a coalface. So what would you do to change that perception? Lily, do you want to?
My main thing is you've got the touch point at primary school, which is working really effectively in a lot of cases. Move it into the curriculum as well. We already deal with a lot of subjects that include horticulture. It's a science. It's you eat it, you study it. There's and you do art as well. Yeah, you draw with it. It links into almost every single subject.
So that was a snippet from the evidence hearing where Lily, our treasurer for the YPHA, spoke out about how well schools support children, accessibility of careers for young people, barriers to entry, and issues faced by young people from diverse backgrounds, and how inclusive the industry is for young people. If you are interested in seeing the written evidence that the Young People in Horticulture Association collated and submitted to the House of Lords, I will link that down in the description below, as well as the end report, Sowing the Seeds, a Blooming English Horticultural Sector, where all the evidence that was collected throughout the months of these hearings finalised and put in one report. Just so that people know what happens to these reports afterwards, after the Select Committee submits a report, the government typically responds by either publishing it as a command paper or submitting a memorandum to the committee. The government commits to responding within 2 months of the report's publication, though it may request an extension with the committee's approval. Responses from multiple sources, especially when recommendations involve external bodies like the Bank of England, may be published together by the committee. Treasury minutes, which contain the government's replies to reports from the committee of public accounts, are published as command papers. So the government basically take a look at the report provided to them, and they create actions based on the report, whether that's through legislation in the future that they might change, or say that no action is necessary.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm really excited to be here today. We're going to the House of Lords to talk to MPs all about getting horticulture into the education system.
So after we had all of our talking points sussed, we made our way over to the House of Lords.
Don't like London.
And nervously awaited meeting the key industry leaders.
A little bit.
You got your talking points ready?
Talking points, yes. Education, advocation. Let's go.
I like it. Picasso.
Picasso, I like it.
Hey there, Lee Connolly here, Senior Gardener. May have seen me before in Parliament. I'm here and going back into Parliament, and yeah, very, very excited with my new team here. Over and out. Lee Connolly reporting. Thank you very much.
We were hustled through security and ushered to our room that the reception was being hosted in. I couldn't film too much of this because there are no cameras allowed in certain zones. And this time they have spelled my name right. Woo.
Finally.
The reception was really, really nice. They had all these lovely little canapes and their drinks were flowing, which definitely helps when talking with strangers. So I didn't record a whole lot, so this might be slightly disappointing, but I didn't want to record any private conversations, any conversations about legislation and MP things that could get me into trouble. So you're going to have me as a lovely, lovely voiceover. So the reception was hosted by Baroness Fuchs, and she invited everyone here, and she is the chair of the Horticultural Sector Committee.
How's it going? Everyone's gonna
So alongside the Baroness, there were quite a few well-known people there, like Alan Titchmarsh, who is a professional gardener and journalist, and Jim Carter, who plays the butler Charles Carson on Downton Abbey.
Hello? This is Downton Abbey. Carson the butler speaking.
And then there were lots of speeches. They were relaunching the Horticultural Environmental Group. There's the Baroness as she was going around speaking to us all. It was really nice of the committee to get in touch with the YPHA and invite us along so we can enforce the message of our members, all their concerns and hopes for the future, and speak to a lot of key members in the industry that are willing to help our organisation. And the organisation is still quite young. It was only started in 2020 and already it's been recognised by government officials and key industry leaders. So that's really impressive actually for the organisation, and really highlights that there was an actual need for an association that represents the young people who work in the industry. Here some of our committee members are with Alan Titchmarsh taking a nice photo. Then that was it. It was time to go. It was very quick, only a couple of hours in total.
It's set
Did you find it all right then?
Yeah, you had a good day.
I have a good time.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I've had a good time. I've enjoyed the wine, I've enjoyed the celebrity company, and some good positive messages about the industry.
How many glasses do you have in the end? It's called a Parliament pour.
Yeah, Parliament pour, and he done me with it.
Very inspiring, and I met some celebrities.
Woo!
How are you doing, Lee Connolly?
Yeah.
On way back out now.
So, how do you two find it? Wow. Massive.
You really want to ask me?
Yes.
How did I find it? I found it very interesting. We spoke to some very interesting people, and there is a definite direction and passion to where everyone wants to go with stuff. Whether it will make a difference, only time will tell. Lee Connolly, out.
Stay tuned for next year's episode of Did This Pan Out? So yeah, that was pretty much it. We went back, we had some drinks, and then I ran to catch my train home because I'm not paying extra for the train fare, otherwise it's crazy money. So that's those two, Lee Connolly and Michael Perry, and that was it. That was most of my day taken up. So if you've enjoyed this little vlog and the taste behind the YPHA scenes, let me know in the comments below, like and subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Also, I promise I'll get better at making vlogs. Just not there yet, but I will get better. I will. I promise.